Now let's go to 4. 1 Timothy 3 and 4. Let's just hit the point, man. One that this is for Captain Tazaria. One that ruleth his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of the Most High? So, Tazaria, my man, you all messed up. You couldn't control your woman. That's why you ain't with the woman no more. And then the woman went. You didn't have no power. You had no control over that woman. Because if you had some form of control over her, if you were a man, she would have respected you. Even if y'all broke up. Even if y'all broke up and went separate ways, she wouldn't have went running to Polite and them guys, man. Okay? And apparently, for her to spit all the shit out like that, she didn't respect you. And then she gonna go and then you confided in her, man. So you wasn't ruling your own house well, man. You were sitting there to a pillow talk, like the brother said earlier. You up there pillow talking and telling things you shouldn't have been telling, and she told Polite, man. You wasn't vigilant, and we read that up in the other verse, the upper verse, man. And that's why I said what I said at the top of this program, and you niggas got all emotional. I said, yeah, you could lie to your woman. I don't tell a woman the truth. I lie to goddamn woman. Yeah, I'm talking about the Israelite woman too, man. I lie to a bitch, man. I tell them all kind of crazy shit. That's when I go into character, man. I don't tell them what I do. Yeah, baby, I just got back from California. I'm a bodyguard for Donald Trump. I'll tell them all kind of crazy shit, man.
The word vigilant comes from the word Virgil. Virgil was a man that lived, I'm not sure what century. I think it was you can look that up. But he lived during the Roman times. And he made a statement. The brother's going to find the exact century around when he lived. And he made a statement about women. He said, and it's in Latin, he said, Varium et mutabile semper femina, which in Latin means a woman is a changeable and fickle thing. So part of being vigilant, which the word vigilant comes from Virgil, is to know that a woman is a changeable and fickle thing, and you should not put your trust in a woman, man. I mean, like the scripture said, 1 Peter, you dwell with them according to knowledge, and part of dwelling with them according to knowledge is knowing that any minute they can change up on you. Yeah. And that's what happened with this guy Tazariak, man. The woman just switched up on him. And even in the scripture, it speaks about remember Lot's wife. Now, the scripture that's in Luke 17 and 32, it says, remember Lot's wife. Now, what happened with Lot and his wife? The angel specifically told Lot and his wife not to look back. Now, when they left the city, as the city was being destroyed, his wife looked back at that very moment, and she turned into stone. So you guys out there with your woman, the scripture say examine yourself. You got to examine your woman too. You got to realize, hey, she might be, when the chip, when it's made mandatory, she might look back. Or when all hell is breaking loose, she might look back for that comfort, because women love comfort. That's something you got to put in your mind, man, if you're going to, have a woman. But there you go.
Hey, I got some, this is Proverb, because I made a statement a couple of minutes ago that we don't give a damn about black people and Israelites are the 2/3, because you guys are mad at us because we basically don't give a damn about them. And you know what? We don't give a damn about them. That's right, man. And when the Most High start jacking you guys up, we're going to laugh at you, man. Proverbs 1:24, because I have called and ye refuse. See, when we do these videos, the Most High is using us to make a calling to y'all. And when you people buck up against it, man, there comes a time where the calling going to stop and the destruction is going to come. Okay? I have stretched out my hands, and no man regardeth. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. This is the Lord speaking, but we're going to laugh too. I will mark when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, because you're gonna call like Nate's zombies. They're gonna know the name of the Most High, because we said it enough times. When that Most High and Christ don't work, they're gonna call on the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and the Most High ain't gonna listen to you, man. Hell, you might call on Amin Ra. Then shall they call upon me. Now, when the word when it call upon me, meaning call my name, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. That's all I'm going to read.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, one more scripture. Now, in the movie, what was that, The Road? They showed you how his wife, how she flipped out. She couldn't deal with the adversity. And now we keep telling you, brothers, adversity is what's coming. Does not the scripture speak about the time of Jacob's trouble? So how do you know your woman won't flip out, man? How do you know she won't be able to deal with the adversity that's coming and run to the so-called white man? That's why in the book of 1 Corinthians 7 and 16 it says, "For what knowest thou, O wife, whether thou shalt save thy husband? Or how knowest thou, O man, whether thou shalt save thy wife?" So this is what you got to have that in your mind, man. You got to have that in your mentality that my woman could flip. Yep. She could flip any day. You know, she could say, "Man, the hell," like in the movie The Road. "The hell with this! I can't deal with this no more. I'm going to take that chip. I'm going to go to the so-called white man." You know, and if you brothers out there that don't have that in your mind, then you don't really understand this thing of ours, man. That's why if the same chapter, that's why the Apostle Paul said, "Now concerning the things whereof he wrote unto me," this is 1 Corinthians 7 and 1, "it is good for a man not to touch a woman." All right? We're in that time now where it's better off for you to be without a woman. Be by yourself. But if you have to have a woman, these are things you have to factor in. That woman you have, she could flip on you. Hell, she could even deliver you. When they come and say that you're a terrorist, she could even agree with the government. Yes, he's a terrorist. Just to save her skin. These are very real scenarios, man.
This is Jeremiah 7 and 16. "Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession to me, for I will not hear thee."
Yeah, because one of the things they're going to label us as is a terrorist when all hell breaks loose. And you already see they're trying to do that in the media. They got these so-called Negroes they're arresting and trying to tie them in with Al-Qaeda. So you see it coming. You see it being built up. So some of these women might agree with the so-called white man. Yes, my husband is a terrorist. I've been watching my husband's activities.
Yeah, because a woman has no loyalty, man.
Exactly.
She's going to be loyal to the man that's in the power seat.
In power seat, right.
Okay? And with that, we're going to say shalom.